AZ Sports are in shambles. What the hell?
Oh, no.
Keith Lee is turning the whole entire black food culture upside down. It's almost Thanksgiving. That means beans, greens, tomatoes, potatoes, hog, mog, ham, yams. You name it. Episode 41, Queued Up Podcast. Let's go. My hat.
I'm surprised that he got all of those.
You can reach that.
Right.
Queued Up.
Yes, sir. Are we good? Are we live? Are we on? This thing on? Can you hear me? Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yo, what's up, everybody? We are back. Episode 41. 41 weeks of this madness, of the chaos, and we haven't even started yet. This is still like the pre-shit. The real shit's coming. My name is DJ Aaron Michael. You guys are now locked into the
Queued Up
Podcast, man. Sponsored by Fashion Nova today. Thank you.
Wow.
Well, it's soon to be.
Hey,
They need to sponsor me, all
Yeah,
right?
we
They
could
need a
get
few
a
more
code.
plus-size brother models, all right?
we could get a code.
Yeah, I'm saying,
what I'm
no,
saying?
yeah.
They need
Queued
me.
up.
Queued Up Coke.
I think they need me. Y'all need me.
They have
I think
enough
they need me.
light-skinned, freaking shirtless motherfuckers. They need more relatable people like me. You're not relatable.
Oh, yeah. Big 6'6" motherfucker. You are in the 95th percentile of height in the world. There's not very many
You're in
niggas
a
like
90% of body fat,
True.
okay? All
True.
right, so like.
What's wrong with you, man?
Oh man, yo, thank you guys for being back. Hey, shout out to my boy Lalo Doe, aka Mariscos de Lalo from last episode.
Great guess.
Awesome guest. The dude is a trip. Make sure if you're in Phoenix, you go support him and his mom at the food truck. They be killing that shit every single time.
delicious.
Gibby, welcome back, Gibby. Hello.
Hey,
Gibby Visions is back.
go.
Shout out to my boy Jason in the building as well. We're gonna have some more content for you guys. Jason,
sir.
what up? And then we got the usual suspects. My dog Artemis Reaps.
I'm here. I have arrived.
I like your glasses, man. I like the fit. You looking very young
Dapper.
librarian. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know
Dapper
that
vibes.
people have you've said this and somebody else has said this. They said my style is like gangster librarian, and I said I don't know what
Fuck
the
with it.
fuck that means, but I fuck with it.
That means that you be
with
crip walking down the aisle and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? At the library, you know. So it's a good look.
I
It's
like
a good
it.
look.
I like it.
There you go. RC.
Yo.
RCzo.
What's the deal?
Rocking the merch.
Queued Up Podcast merch.
There you go, man. How you doing, bro?
No, I'm great, bro. I'm glad to be back.
You wearing
Monday.
shorts? It's winter time. It is
I
like
know.
72
well,
degrees outside.
I was just shooting somewhere, so when I come here, I'm coming off of literally shooting 12 different vehicles today. So it was a long
Damn,
day.
what'd they do?
What you mean?
Oh no, you talking about taking?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
uh-huh,
Damn.
yeah.
That'd be a crazy drive-by.
I know, right? That's GTA levels of shooting right there. But no, we are a family-friendly
yeah.
show.
I guess it is. It's like sweatsuit season, right?
Yeah, it's
Kind
getting
of.
cold.
It's still hot though, bro. It's like 90 degrees outside.
It
So
was.
it's so
It's
weird.
that type of season where it's like you need to bring a sweater for the mornings, but you have to take it off by like noon.
Yeah,
and then put it back on by
it's
night.
moody.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got caught in that because I'm definitely wearing shorts.
Hey, man, you know, also a
Yeah.
handsome man. Bro.
That happened to me at
Appreciate it.
work the other day. I got there, it was cool, but then by like 11 o'clock, I was outside and like in the front,
Mm.
and I was shaking. It
Yep.
was cold,
Yep.
and I'm not good with cold.
Same.
I like the cold though, man. You know what I'm saying? I like, you know, my feet tingly because it's kind of cold a little. I like that.
Yeah, because you have Yeti.
First of all, I'm 3/4 Yeti. All right, Chewy's full Yeti. Shout out to our
True.
boy Chewy, Jesus Crust, repping the new El Valle. Did I say it right?
El Valle.
El Valle.
You said it right.
Viva la raza, güey.
Dude, I got this for free.
Got it for free.
I got it for
Swag.
free.
How you get it for free?
They were throwing these fuckers out just like T-shirts, you
What?
know, at the little private party I went.
Yeah.
And
Snagged one.
I was able to snag one. Luckily,
And in
because
your size.
Did you
Because,
snatch it out of a kid's hand or what?
so almost. They threw it way over me. So I was like, okay, I just lost hope. I wasn't gonna get one. And then they kind of went. The people that were grabbing for it went up for it for like a jump ball. So
Yeah.
like they ended up swatting it, landed right in front of me.
Oh,
So I was like,
damn.
I just pretty much like snatched that real quick. This poor guy saw it at the same time like that I did. So
Yeah.
he like tried to fall on it like a fumbled football.
Come on.
So this full
be
grown
quicker
man
than
just
that.
ate shit in front of me.
Damn.
You can't do free shit with people, bro. You can do free pencil shavings and motherfuckers that get punched in the face for that. Like it's, our society is terrible. All right, Times are hard, so hey, that's a hard.
Was
jersey,
that all
though.
in the
That's fire.
same night that you were on the jumbotron and everything? Like
No. That was like I was at a game for that. That was Halloween.
Oh,
And then afterwards, the private party was last Friday.
See, if you guys are not familiar, Chewy is now becoming the new star of the show. Like whenever I talk to people about the show, they're like, "Chewy's my favorite." I'm like, "Shut up!" Like, that's my guy. All right, he's my favorite. So Chewy, you're like the new mascot.
Bro,
of the
where
show.
are they, man? Where are my fans?
Oh, you gonna find them. All right?
Chewy Hive.
You
have
we
that-
gotta get a name for it.
Uh-huh.
The chewables.
Oh,
The chewables.
I
like that.
That's
the chewables.
if you take that, bro, you owe me. All right?
I was thinking that or Crustables. Like Jesus
Crustables.
Crustables.
Oh, yeah.
Crust- with a K, yeah. The
Yeah.
Crusties.
Damn.
Crusty
Nah,
Rants.
you don't want your hive to be the Crusties.
Some people crusty, man. They might be proud about it, bro. Oh my gosh.
What's your
The Michaelites.
You could do better than that. The Michaelites.
I don't know. I don't have a.
That's not terrible.
I don't have a hive.
That's not terrible though.
What's yours? I'm not gonna say the Reapers because that's too cool for you.
That would be-
No,
hard.
mine is very simple. It's the Artie party.
Is that like
see?
legit?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
See,
I like that.
it's the Artie party, baby.
I wouldn't even know where to start.
Mm.
I wouldn't even know where to.
The Arceses.
The Calvary.
Oh!
Yo.
Hit the
Yo.
horn.
Yes.
Yo.
Yes.
Damn.
That's hard. That's hard.
Yeah, you owe him.
That's
for that. You owe
hard.
him a
Hey,
drink for that.
It ain't nothing, man.
Hey, and my gamer tag is the Calvert Castle. So the Calvary, we already. Oh yeah. I'm rocking with that.
Yeah.
That's fire.
That's actually
Off
hard.
the top.
Damn,
first,
that's
first
hard.
shot. One shot, one kid.
See, we're gonna have to get like
Yeah.
queued up shirts, all of our names. I gotta get a good one though, cause I made up the Michaelites. I made myself the worst one. Anyways, God, hey, comment below. Help me get a hive name, please. Or if you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, go to our YouTube. Comment below. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Follow us, please. We need it. Help us get to 200 subscribers. Please, I'm crying in my car. We went viral, please. We got a lot of great stuff to talk about today. First one on the list says Chewy is wearing, repping the AZ team. That's good.
Unfortunately,
That's good.
always.
Yeah, but right now, Arizona sports are in effing shambles. Right, Chewy, break the glass for me, please. Break the glass. Are they really? Oh, you want me to break it down? Here it is.
Break it down.
Bradley Beal for the Suns has not played all year so
Yep.
far, and right now I want to say we're 3 and 4,
Like 6 games?
7 games.
Seven games, sorry.
We're 3 and 4. We just won our last one against the Pistons. By the time this comes out, we might be maybe tied, or it might be 4 and 4. Kevin Durant's having to play like it's like he's back in Oklahoma type shit, having to drop 40 against the Pistons.
It's just him out there.
Devin wants to keep flirting with us and not playing. The Cardinals traded away our only starting quarterback that we had all season.
And he went to Minnesota and went crazy.
Won a game on the road, having to learn the pitch or the cadence on the side of like before the game started. These motherfuckers still learning plays.
He got the playbook Wednesday night and then played Sunday morning.
And did better than Kyler.
That's impressive. He had like over 400 yards. How many yards did he
I
have?
think he had maybe like 250 yards and like 2-3 touchdowns. Ran for a 20-yard run. Josh Dobbs
That's crazy.
he's a beast, man. Hey, shout out to Dobbs. Seems like a
Good
great
stuff.
guy.
Good stuff.
What did the Cardinals do last
my
week? If you want to
God.
ask, what did we do?
Oh,
we
my
didn't
God.
score. We made the
Ouch.
Browns look like motherfucking the Peyton Manning Colts back in the day.
Amari Cooper went crazy on.
I was thinking of 85 Bears.
Bro, we're so bad. Our quarterback's name is Clayton Tune, and he played like a cartoon. He threw the ball, and it bounced off of somebody's helmet, and then they still caught it. No. That was the Browns. The Browns, like Deshaun Watson threw a pass, it bounced off one of our defenders, and then Amari Cooper caught it.
Yep.
When have you ever seen a deflection get caught by
Yep.
the actual same team?
We look terrible out there, dog.
0-27.
We
I know
look
we're on
real
the
bad.
road. I know the Browns aren't bad, but the Cardinals are really bad. Apparently, Kyler's going to play. Why let him play?
Why? We're 1-8, bro. Just make room for Caleb Williams.
I don't even want
Just make
Caleb.
room.
He over there crying. I want him crying after every damn game.
We gonna talk about that?
You want to talk about that?
Yeah. Artie, did you see it?
Uh-uh.
So after USC played Washington, was it Washington that they played?
Yeah.
And they lost, close game, good game, but they didn't get it done. And so after the game, maybe Chewy, I can send you the clip of this, or I'll just show you. But after the game, Caleb Williams found his family, ran over there, jumped into the stands, and just started crying. Well, yeah,
He
he
looked
was
distraught.
crying. He had his helmet on, so you couldn't. It's not like he was like
and they were covering.
boo-hooing.
I think his mom was covering his face
But
with like a.
It was
paper.
it was a tough loss, and your family's there. I was telling Aaron, because Aaron, you were saying you didn't like that. You didn't.
I'm saying, look, I'm never going to be against any young man or any young person showing their emotions. It's an emotional game, and we all, especially with black men, like we all know that bottling it up and manning up type shit is not healthy in the long run. So I it's good that he let it out. But I feel like him doing it in front of the cameras right after a game and a regular season game, probably maybe if I was him, I would have maybe waited till he got behind closed doors to do it, because you're still the leader of a team. You're still a former Heisman winning quarterback. And it's not even the playoffs yet, bro. Like, it's the regular season.
But it's a tough. And here's my stance on it. It was a tough loss, a tough game, and the biggest caveat is we don't know what that man is going through. We don't know what that family is going through, and that alone is enough for me to be like, you know what, you got it. But then secondly, I would rather him at the end of the game, where literally the game clock just hit zeros, teams headed into the locker room. I'm going to go say what's up to my peoples. Maybe we got some people in here from out of town, because it was like a small group. Went over there, had that moment with him. And then by the time you get to the locker room, because you are the leader of the offense and the leader of the team, by the time you get to the locker room, you got it out, you're composed. You all feel sorry for who we got next week. Like, let's tighten up in here. But, yeah, get that moment, get that out on the field. Literally leave it all on the field, so that when you go into the locker room with the rest of your soldiers, they don't got to see you like that.
Artie,
that's my take on it.
I know you probably don't really have too much knowledge of the situation, but what do you think from what you've heard?
I mean, I just look at it like, as far as like crying, I get that, like we say that like men need to cry and be more emotional. True, but I think that men need to be emotionally intelligent. And being truly emotionally intelligent is being able to pick and choose when you express your emotions.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, kind of like you said, and I'm not gonna give him too much shit, because it's nobody's perfect. But if you're the leader, it sucks, but it's kind of your duty to be somewhat like impervious. Like, you need to like at least look it.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying don't cry, but I'm saying like,
there's a time and a place.
Yeah, like
what makes that not the time and place?
I
With
think,
your family?
Well, it's the eyes. That's I really think it's like everybody seeing you cry. It's I think we all, even as men, like we let's keep it real. Most of the time when guys cry around you, like it's kind of like, you're like, like I'm not judging, but you be kind of like so
you're not
like
wrong.
I think if you're the leader, go. Still cry, be aware that you're sad or that but the tougher if you can hold out from crying, that actually makes you more emotionally intelligent and stable, because you're controlling when you have your emotional reaction. That's actually
like,
higher
look, like
level
we
of
grew
emotional
up in
intelligence.
different times. We're all either early to mid 90s babies, right? So when we grew up, at least for me, I won't speak on anybody else. When I grew up, it was still not that much emphasis, especially on a black man's mental health. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, like when you're a kid, kids are going to cry. But once you start getting older, like I love my dad. Shout out to my pops. Gotta have dinner soon. Whenever I the first sport I ever played was soccer. All right, I'm going to let y'all know. I played soccer. We lost almost every damn game besides one. We lost. And after every game, I think I was like 7 or 8.
You was crying?
Whatever. Hey, son, you would have stopped that cry. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And I'm not saying that's
kinda
right. I know it's a different time now, but I'm saying that's where we grew up in. And then the people before us grew up, it was way harder. Like, yeah, he might be going through something as it is, but everybody's going through something. I'm not trying to take that away from what the young man is dealing with. All I'm saying is Caleb is a smart guy. He's making a lot of money with NIL. He's a star quarterback at one of the most recognizable colleges in the country.
Probably going to go number 1.
If not at least top 10 or something like that. And
Right.
he's making money now. He's making probably more money than half of the NFL players right now already, even before he steps field on the NFL in the NFL stadium. So I would just say, like, hey, have your time with your family, have your time with your friends, decompress. But doing it on the cameras, especially like if this was like a championship game or a playoff game, the camera's on you. He's been in college long enough. He knows.
But that's what makes me say even more. We don't know what he's going through. And to everything that you just named, he's got all this pressure, and I'm not making excuses for him. I think it would be different if he wasn't a dog, but he's still a dog out there. So it's not like he's less tough or like he's soft to begin with. Like, he a dog. He's a tried and true, tested football player who's probably going to win the Heisman maybe, or he might be out of it. He might be out of it.
Yeah, not this year.
Yeah, so that may be a bit far, but he'll go top 10. He'll go early in the draft. He's got NIL deals. He's got a lot going on. You're still in school, so there's all that. It's a lot going on top of whatever else we don't know. I don't want to make no excuses for him, but if he wasn't a dog, if he was just another scrub out there, then it's like, all right, bro, but you've been this good for this long. And we know you live life long enough, all kinds of other sideline bullshit is going to happen.
Yeah.
Get your cry off, dog.
And I'm going to say this. And we're going to kind of move on. I don't feel like once he makes it to the league, though, it's not going to get any easier for him because, hey, you in front of grown-ass man and the ball's in your hands. You are the CEO of whatever team he goes to, because he's going to be a top 3 pick probably.
Yeah.
That's going to be a really shitty team. If he goes to the Cardinals, we're a shitty team with a terrible owner. You know what I'm saying? We're getting blasted in the media. We haven't been good and maybe forever, at least consistently good. We've had a couple of good years here or there. And people's jobs rely on the quarterback. When you win, people get paid. You know what I'm saying? You win, the linemen get paid, the receivers, the running back, everybody. When you lose and when the quarterback does not perform, people lose their jobs and they don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't want to see you crying on the sidelines in a regular season and like, dog, I'm about to get fucking fired.
Yeah, I think like I agree in a way with both of y'all, because I agree that like, we don't know what he's going through, but I also still agree that like there's a time and place for crying, like especially if you're a leader, like your reputation is super important and the way that people view you is super important. So it's like because here's kind of like the process I go through even when I think about crying myself is like, am I sad about something or am I experiencing it? Yes. Okay. So I'm aware of it. So it's not like I'm suppressing or like lying to myself. You know what I'm saying? So yes, is right now a good time to cry? No. Should I cry later? Yes.
That's suppression.
And then no, it's control. Because I still know I need to cry, but I don't need to cry now. You see what I'm saying? I'm aware and I've processed
like you
the
don't
emotions.
have to cry when you're at your job.
Yeah, like I'm aware I've processed the emotions,
right.
and I understand that like my mental space where I am, but then the emotional intelligence beyond the average person is to be able to then take control. Because what if crying, you treated crying like rage, and then every time you got real mad, you're like, well, I gotta let go of my emotions right now.
That's exactly what I just thought about. That made me retract that. So you're absolutely right. Having that control, there's a difference between suppression and control. You're right.
And especially if you're a leader, you know what I'm saying? You really kind of gotta. People are following you because you're showing them like a stable path. You know what I'm saying? Like a leader.
Being the quarterback, you're the CEO of that team. Like good quarterbacks run the league. They run the team. Like Patrick Mahomes makes a lot of people a lot of money because he's good and he's very good about his craft. But RC, you're also correct too. So everything you were saying, you had a fair point as well. I think we all made really valid points.
It was an interesting thing. Yeah. I'm glad we. Yeah,
it's a nuanced thing because mental health. It's very shout out to my boy Luciano as well, who talks a lot about mental health and everything too. He was really great about that.
And Tino Cochino,
Tino as well. Tino was great. And Chris, Confidence Chris, a lot of great people. Mental health for men has never been such a bigger topic than it is now, and it's only going to keep getting bigger. And we want to be positive proponents of that. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys are, if any of our male followers, subscribers, any dudes or anybody who knows any man that might be bottling it up just to hold it in, have them find some help, man. There's a lot of different therapists. I got friends that are going to therapy. I want to go to therapy. I'm
checking out a new therapist this week.
Are you really?
Absolutely. 100%.
That's amazing.
Yep.
That's amazing. There you go.
Yep.
I kind of want to try BetterHelp.
100%.
That'd be really cool if we had them as a sponsor. But yeah, man, hey, mental health is important for men and women and for all walks of life. Everybody deserves to have somebody that they can vent to. Life is too short for you to bottle that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, never act like you're too tough for anything. So that's rad. We're going to always be proponents of that. We're always going to champion that as well. Yeah, because being an Arizona sports fan
makes you want to cry.
Oh, yeah, no, it makes you want to freaking ram your head into the wall because kind of bringing it back down to that before we move on real quick.
I was curious of what Chewy thought on the topic.
Honestly, I probably would have agreed with your first point, just because like I've played. Not at the level that he's played, of course, at like in the college level. I played just like high school freshman and JV football. But like I don't know, we were always told to leave everything out in the field. I'm not gonna lie, like during some really bad losses, and trust me, we lost a lot. Like back in high school, like I just didn't want to do anything but just go to my family and just let it all out.
Yeah.
Just because I was at least in my case, I was never really particularly a good player,
Yeah.
So like I'd always just sit on the bench a lot.
Damn.
So just like having to sit through that, seeing all my comrades just kind of just look defeated, it gets to a person.
Oh, that'd be the worst when you don't even play.
That's
And
what I'm
like it's like, bro, I've cried at some club basketball games. I ain't even gonna lie, I'd be mad as like. We had a tournament one time in Vegas, and there was like all the biggest scouts were there. It's like North Carolina had scouts, Duke had scouts. All of these guys, all the biggest freaking I wasn't planning on going to any of those schools, but you never fucking know. I didn't even get in the game. I'm like, I can't even play. I wanted to fight myself.
You didn't get to show out for any of the scouts at all, huh?
Yeah, no, I mean,
they did you dirty.
They did
went
do
all
me
the way
dirty.
to Vegas. See, that's a different dynamic too.
Yeah, exactly. So, but like the points you guys have brought, those are really good points too. Like having to kind of like be a stoic leader at a time like that is. I don't recall what exactly the stakes were of the game that they just played. Like, did they get out of bowl eligibility at all with that? Are they still in the mix at all?
I don't know if they lost bowl eligibility. It's just a really tight game because like they're on the verge of probably being unranked now. I think they dropped down to 20th.
Gotcha.
And losing to another Pac-12 rival team and going against another top 10 quarterback and Michael Penix. And also Caleb has so much, like he's doing Wendy's commercials and all these other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he has so much in social media. Literally when they lost against Notre Dame, some kid ran on the field with his phone, ran up to Caleb, like, "Oh, you wanna talk shit now? You wanna do this?" Like,
it's
and he can't do anything.
Yeah.
Like, feel that kid's pain. Like somebody runs up on you and they want to talk shit and put a phone in your face. You do that shit to like Jordan or like one of the old school cats, you getting punched in the face. But you do that now, then Caleb is a bad guy. You know what I'm saying? So kudos to him and for how strong he already is. It's just, hey, you gotta be a little bit stronger. But he's already a winner. He's already a champion, and he's only going to get better, too. He's going to make a lot of money for him and his family. So, there's no hate. No hate coming from us.
I stand on that. Like, the more control you can be in, the better. But the more aware you can be also, the better. Like, be aware that maybe you're feeling emotionally, out of place, but be able to control it in the moment. Easier said than done. I think that we've all probably slipped in our lives as well. So I know I for sure have. So.
Especially, man, when you get in mom's arms, like mom's sitting there like, it's okay, baby, it's okay. Like we've all had that game.
Exactly.
After the game, your mom and your aunties from Texas came through, and they like, it's okay, baby, it's all right. You ain't got to, like, what do you do? How? You can't. The kid's 19, 20 years old. You can't really blame him,
especially when you don't.
He's young.
Like,
he's
you know
young.
what I'm saying?
Especially when you.
I feel like I didn't learn. That's a good point too. He's young. Is like I didn't learn that lesson till I was like 26. I'm gonna just cry in my car real quick and then go in and go do whatever I gotta go do. You know what I'm saying? But like I did not learn that lesson till
that car cry be the hardest, bro. Like that bro, like when you suppress it for so long, because that happened to me a few months ago, and like I'm gonna be honest, like I was about to go to the gym one day, and I don't know why I just didn't sleep good that night. Just woke up, just like what the hell? Like I'm literally parked in front of the gym over there, having like the kid cry. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like,
what?
Hey, get like that sometimes,
bro. Like when you're trying to like fight it, but like my eyes are like bloodshot. So I had to call.
But that's a good to Artie's point. That's a good time and place to cry.
Yeah, that's
you
the
in
best
your car
place.
in front of the
Cry
gym.
in the car.
I would rather do it before, because if I did that shit in the gym working out, people would be thinking I'm a psychopath.
Yo, that's happened to me before in the gym. I was working out and I was like going for like a PR, and I till this day I don't know what this was, but I was like mid push and like I felt like just sadness come over me, but I got it up. I put it up, and I like had to sit there with like my hoodie on for a second, and I was like,
damn.
But like tears was coming down. I don't know what the fuck that
That's
was.
some anime shit right there, bro.
I still you will not get away with this. No, I don't know what the fuck.
Get stronger.
I'm not strong enough yet.
No, it's Yeah, man. We all gotta cry, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
Moral
man,
of the
it's a
story
part-
is
yeah.
we all
But
gotta,
but for real, after you cry, low key, that shit, you be feeling good.
What?
Boy.
Yeah,
You
that's the
be
reset
feeling like,
button.
you know what? I'm good now.
you kind of have like that. I had like the low key headache of just like,
Damn, he was
You was in there
crying
getting it
hard,
off.
boy.
oh man, yeah. That's why I'm like, I need therapy. Like, goddamn,
Damn.
I need
He
it.
was crying hard, boy. You had that that fucking vein on your forehead.
The
and
snot
shit.
bubble, like when you start dry heaving and shit. Yeah, I mean,
When you know it's a hard cry when later on you just doing something random and you just get hit with the like it'd be like you be sitting there, it'd be like 2 hours later you be sitting there.
I just say when that shit just come out of nowhere, though, I be having a really good ass day and shit like that. Like I won my game on 2K. You know what I'm saying? Found $20 in my pockets. You know.
I'm right there. I'm a crier too. Like I'll get it off in the car, wherever. Like, so maybe that's why I got so much grace for Caleb, because I'll get it off over random stuff too.
It'd be crazy.
You never
man.
gonna see that's one thing. Maybe not never, because I think there is exceptions that we can all agree on. There's certain things that is like you gonna cry. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But like for the vast majority of just hardships in life, you're not gonna see me cry over it in person. Not saying that I'm not crying.
Right.
It's just you not gonna see it.
Right.
Because I truly believe that like your reputation and the way you present yourself is so important, and especially when you're kind of like the strong person in maybe a group of people.
Mhm.
Like for example, I don't think I would ever let my like mom and sister see me cry, because I feel like I would want them to cry to me. But then I feel like there's some homies that I like would maybe cry in front of if it was dire enough situation. But most of the time I'm just gonna do it.
Hey, but yeah, I mean that's the main thing though. It's okay, man. So it's okay to let that shit out. Like
Facts.
Caleb, it's okay to do it, especially if you get drafted by the Cardinals, because we're gonna be losing a lot.
A lot of
crying a
opportunity
lot.
to cry.
You be crying in your
over
nice ass
here.
car a lot, man. Or if you're a Diamondbacks fans and we lost in the goddamn World Series, and when's the next time we're gonna be back there? We're gonna be crying a lot. Coyotes, you're gonna be crying a lot, and then the Suns. We better see Devin, Kevin, and Bradley soon, goddamn.
That's what
all
I'm
right,
saying, man.
Come on, man. Freaking, we're Suns, man. Yo, if you are an Arizona fan of any Arizona team, let us know if a team has made you cry this year or before. Like what team and why? What Arizona team let you down? The Rattlers, the Mercury,
The Rattlers.
you know what I'm saying? Whoever the hell our soccer team is as well, man. Comment
Phoenix
below.
Rising.
Phoenix Rising. Thank you. There you go. Yeah, so let us know. All right, hey man, how about we get into some hot cues? How
Let's
about
do
that?
it.
How about that?
Hot cues. All right, if you're new to the show, hot cues is where we talk about different internet trending things going on in the world right now, whether it be video games, celebrity, music, what your auntie wore. You know what I'm saying? All the very important things to us. And Chewy, because Chewy will talk to your auntie. He's that type of guy. All right. First one on the hot cues. NBA has a brand new in-season tournament, and the old heads are losing their fucking minds off of that.
Yep.
If you're unfamiliar with the in-season tournament is, they're trying to make the regular season cool.
Oh.
Because how many times did people not give a shit until it was the playoffs or later in the season, or unless it was like a big game like the Lakers versus the Warriors or some shit?
Yeah, because like realistically, like aside from like maybe like some marquee matchups throughout the season, like I feel like a lot of people just tune into the NBA after NFL season is wrapping up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they're trying to get some of those NFL clicks. And right now, the NFL, since the quarterback play is shitty, there's like a lot of shitty games right now.
Yeah,
I mean,
some
I
blowouts.
feel like that's been the trend for like the past couple seasons, to be honest with you.
well, the NBA is trying to, because the NBA is hot, man. There's a lot of
Yeah.
stars between the old heads like LeBron and KD and Steph Curry, and then the new guys, the Lucas, Devin Bookers, and then the really young guys like Wemby's and stuff like that. The NBA is really fun to watch, and with their in-season tournament, I want to say whoever wins it will get that winning team, and the coaches will all get $500,000. And
Pretty significant.
yeah, the Final Four teams, every team is entered, and all the games count as a regular season game, so it's not like anything extra. Do we give a shit about it, or you guys hyped about it? Well, how do you feel?
It sounds
about
tight.
I mean, yeah, it sounds fun. Like the games have already started, right? Like there's some
Yeah.
games that have already like are part of the tourney.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, some games.
I
Have you
know
seen the
those
NBA
courts?
court?
I don't like. You like them?
Some courts look okay. Like I kind of low-key like the Chicago court where it's like kind of all red.
Okay. I don't think I've seen theirs.
I was looking at ours this year, and it's.
Chewy,
like,
can you post some pictures of the court?
Oh, no,
can
yeah,
you
let me see.
can we
Let's
look
see
some up real quick and show the guys who might
That
have seen
blue
it?
court.
Here, let me show you the Suns
very
one because I think
distracting.
the Suns one looks really funny. It reminds me of a Pop-Tart.
A Pop-Tart?
yeah.
I'm not even joking.
A Pop-Tart.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Wildberry.
Thank you. Wild Berry. That's why I completely
Wildberry.
forgot what it was.
Jason, what do you think? Thumbs up or thumbs down?
That
he said
ain't
mid.
it, yo.
Yeah.
That ain't it.
To me, that's not the worst one, though. That's not the worst. Chewy, like, we got to show, because, like,
Was
the
it
Thunder's one
so,
was a
like,
bit
the
much.
Thunders was
I can
was mad
taste
blue.
the Wildberry.
Hold on, what's the Thunders?
And we're going to be showing you guys this on our YouTube as well. Let's see. Yeah, you'll blow that up,
I mean, talk about doing too much. I mean, I get they want to try to make us care about it, but come on.
Let's
man.
click on the first one, please.
Indy, that's the
okay.
one that I
Yeah,
seen that was
Indy's-
super distracting.
So the OKC one looks pretty good.
Okay.
I like that
OKC one is okay. The Heat.
Which
The Heat one,
which
the Heat one in their jerseys is like Heat culture, like dedication, never show up late, work hard. Like that's corny.
Doing too much. They trying to make us
Boston's-
care.
Boston looks pretty good.
You know what's kind of hard though? I feel like
There
that,
you go, see?
I feel like those would
Chicago's, I'm
look
telling
dope
you.
on a shirt.
That actually isn't. That's probably the best one we've seen so
that's
far.
hard.
I mean, but I think the league, like they knew what they were
Oh,
doing. They know that these were
oh,
gonna stick.
Indy, that's the one that I seen that
Indy.
pissed me off.
Yeah.
That's the one that I seen that I was like, bro, what are we talking about?
Man, who chose that font?
I know, right?
That's crazy.
That's like generic. Like
Who's really
oh,
excited
the
about
Lakers
this?
is basic. That's basic.
the
They
coaches.
I mean, but I think look, but
I'm gonna get that 500.
Oh, is this
That's
Cleveland?
hard.
Cleveland.
That's
Ooh,
hard.
that's
That's
good.
good. That's
That's
classy.
Classic.
See it, Gibby?
Oh,
And
the
Nuggets
Nuggets.
is ass.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think I like that one that much.
I could be wrong about this, but I think a few years down the line, we'll look back and be like, "Yo, remember when the NBA tried that bullshit? like, remember when Madden? There was a point in Madden where you could like collect cards and like get little like not cheat codes, but
I remember that.
I think that it was like an early version of Madden, like Madden maybe early 2000s, where like you could literally get like playing cards and like it was just like some random shit in the game. It was like they really thought that was gonna work and like
That sounds
blind
kinda
or
hard,
something.
though.
I'm gonna give kudos to Adam Silver, who's the commissioner of the NBA, because you got to keep trying different things, man.
Yeah.
Like it's a different time.
True.
If you want to keep doing the same old roll the ball out and play, then all the old motherfuckers gonna be happy. But you got newer age people, and with these courts, what is it gonna do? Grab young dummies' attentions. Okay, third the court. You know what I'm saying? Look at the court. So that's gonna be good. And then, hey, if it's hype, and if we get good basketball, and if we get these guys actually playing hard and caring in the middle of the season.
I don't want to see I don't want to see them boys playing on the Pop-Tart.
Yeah, but if you, hey, look, 500,000. I don't care if you LeBron or if you like the ninth guy on the bench who's maybe making $1 million that year, $2 million. That is $500,000 right there in season.
You're right.
Not even count like that could go somewhere. So I'm gonna say wait and see. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up for the idea.
So
no,
I'm actually going to be going to the game. I think it's our first in-season turning game against the Trailblazers. I think on the 21st.
Against DA?
Against
Nice.
DA, yeah.
He better whoop his ass. RC, what are you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say, and I think they did it correctly, making it it's in the name in season, because it's not like players don't care about winning games. So like they're gonna play and like want to win. So it's not like you got to go out of your way or you have to fly to a different city that you wouldn't. Like it's already baked into the schedule.
Yeah.
But I just think the hype around it and trying to get anybody to explain it is like, yo, just win all your games, I guess.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you're playing to win anyways. You might as well just play to win. But you
Right.
are going to have to go to Vegas if you're in the Final Four teams. So it's kind of like bringing these guys back to, like, club ball. You know what I'm saying? When they actually have to travel to, like, a neutral court.
See, that's cool for like maybe the young dudes, but like if I'm JaVale McGee and I'm like 30, I've been in the league for 17 years, I ain't trying to go back to club ball. I'm a grown man. I got
Okay,
kids.
yeah, no, but think about it like this.
Like, what are we talking about?
Look at Vegas. They have a hockey team that's been winning. They have a women's basketball team that's been winning, and they have a football team. They have the Raiders there that haven't really been winning until now. What if this is a good test to see if Vegas deserves an NBA team?
See, that's cool for the league, but I just got traded to Cleveland, dog. I don't care about Las Vegas.
You probably would want to play play better in Vegas than you do Cleveland. Like, who
maybe,
gives a shit?
maybe.
You
but-
mean I get paid to go play in Vegas?
No, you're right.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying, but just the sentiment around the league is like, did you hear Dame talking about
Yeah,
it?
damn,
When he
I
was
don't know what's going on.
Don't nobody know what's happening. And that's all I'm saying. That's where these guys are coming from. Like, yo, dog, I live in Indiana.
Well, some of these guys that play in
really-
small ass markets that nobody gives a fuck about the Orlando Magics. Nobody really cares about the Grizzlies right now. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of smaller teams. Nobody really cares about Indiana right now. So this is their chance for you to get your name out there and for you to build your brand. Because you'll be on center court and a neutral court in Vegas. Make your money.
Did Adam Silver call you earlier or what?
You damn
selling,
right.
you selling it. I like it though.
Uncle Adam, hey, give me 5 tickets.
You
Five
selling
tickets,
it though. I ain't even
tickets,
mad.
Uncle. All right, next one on the hot cue. So, anybody here play the new Spider-Man 2? Anybody?
I've been watching videos on it.
Yeah, I haven't played it.
I seen you playing it. That shit looks amazing.
It's one of my favorite games I've ever played story-wise. I gave it a 9.5 out of 10.
Damn.
In the Aaron Michael
High.
rating. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
Pretty high.
Bro, that's an amazing game. And I don't want to give out any spoilers, but this is already kind of being talked about, was that we've all known the story of Peter Parker. How many times have we seen this shit where his uncle dies and it's him and his Aunt May, yada, 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 yada. Insomniac, which is the game developer, they're actually now leaning towards making Miles the new main Spider-Man, at least in the games.
Smart.
Miles has never been more popular ever since Across the Spider-Verse games came out and everything movies came out, which have been wild successes, and some people call those the best Spider-Man movies. And now he had his own spinoff on the game as well, and now he's in Spider-Man 2. He goes hard in the motherfucking paint. You know what I'm saying? With his electricity powers, you know.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so now they're saying Miles going to be the new guy.
So do you think they're gonna do like another spin-off title and then like cap off the trilogy?
I don't know if they might do another spinoff, but from what I'm hearing, I think the next Spider-Man 3 will be Miles as the main. I think Peter will still be in it. I don't think they're going to full-blown kill him off, but people on the internet are pissed.
Oh, of course.
They're calling it woke trash.
Of course.
They're saying, Peter's my Spider-Man. Miles is boring.
Damn, they got the Not My Spider-Man shirts.
Oh, God.
Spider-Man.
How do y'all feel? Do y'all think it's time for that we start getting like the newer age of like different younger superheroes and get different stories and different backgrounds? Or if it ain't broke, don't fix it. What do you think, RC?
I think absolutely everything you just said. And also, because the movies are so good, I think that, was it Across the Spider-Verse or Into the Spider-Verse? Which
Both
one
of
just recently came out?
Across.
Across the Spider-Verse was probably the best movie I saw. Was that this year?
It was
Earlier?
this year.
That was probably the best movie I saw this year.
Both of those Spider-Mans are top 3 Spider-Man
good.
movies of all time.
Very, very good.
Or at
It
least
was
top 5.
the animation style, the character, like the texture of the characters. It was good. It was real good. And I went into that movie not knowing it was going to be a cliffhanger. So I kind of got slapped in the face with that at the end of the movie, waiting for a big-ass fight scene. And the credits started rolling. But that made me like it even more, honestly.
It's going to be like 3 years before we get the next one. But, Chewy, what do you think? Do you think it's time for a new Spider-Man? Or
I don't see why not. I mean, they kind of. I felt like they were kind of already like passing the torch in terms of like media and all that too. So like, I don't see why not. I like the games. I like the characters. Fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we've seen like a little bit of enough of Peter. I guess it's like
Peter can still be there in the background.
Exactly.
But man, he gotta
It's
live
not-
his
it's not even
life,
like- it's
man.
not like
He
he's
got
killed
Mary
off.
Jane and
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying? He has white problems. Like, help him. Like, let him do his thing. Artie, what do you think?
I mean, when it comes to like changing the race of like a character or a superhero or sex or whatever, I never really care as long as the actual original writer had like written it that way. So I'm pretty sure in this case the original writers were involved with going off into making Miles Morales. So as long as, to me, that's the most important thing, because like me as a person who I'm writing a story and I'm writing Moonlight Wasteland, I think of like in the future if somebody was just like changed one of my characters to some, I'd be like, I made that character as a device for a specific reason. You know what I'm saying? So there's a reason why my character is who they are. So I think as long as they're as long as that's all I really got. I think it's dope either way. Like
I think Miles has been the most successful spin-off of a character that we've seen probably really ever because I mean, we haven't seen a newer version of Spider-Man, not Spider-Man, of Superman. We haven't seen a newer version of Batman, but how cool would it be if they actually brought like the futuristic Batman, like the cartoon show?
Oh, Batman Beyond.
Terry
Batman,
McGinnis. Batman
how
Beyond.
dope would it be if they finally did Batman Beyond? Or how dope would it be if they finally did Teen Titans, but like actually make that shit real? Like,
oh, that would be.
Yeah, I think the
or
streets
the
need
Young
that.
Justice League. Like, I know they had shows like on CV or CW, whatever. Fuck that. No, go hard. Spider-Man, Miles Morales made it look dope. And if anybody's crying about it being woke trash or whatever, get out your feelings, all right?
And the beauty of the way that they introduced this whole thing, I think the writing was phenomenal. They literally gave you a multiverse, so they could have gone in any direction. So it's not like how The Little Mermaid, how they literally just put somebody else there. Mm-hmm. Peter Parker is still existing. Yeah. He's just not the focal point. So for anybody up in arms, just like, bro, if you like Peter Parker, you could still have your Peter Parker. They're just taking the story in a different. They didn't kill him in the
movie.
Yeah, he's in the movie.
Yeah,
and
he's in the game.
He's in the universe. Yeah.
So what are they talking about?
Yeah, Peter.
That's
it's
like a reach. It's a reach for sure.
That's like
to be
saying
upset.
There's literally 9 movies of Spider-Man. Well, let me see, 2 with Garfield, 3 with Toby, and then 3 with Tom. And if you want to count all the Avengers movies and everything, that's over 10 movies of Peter Parker as Spider-Man.
That's like them coming with a new Iron Man, and then people be like, "That's not my Iron." But it's like, your Iron Man is still in canon of the story. I don't even get. Yeah, I don't even get it. To me, that sounds like racism, guys.
There you go. Thank you.
Sounds like
to the point.
Yeah,
Like
racism. Your character is still in the story, dude. Like, what do you?
If Michael B. Jordan plays Superman because apparently he wants to, it's going down. Jello will be there because he hates Michael B. Jordan.
But see, I don't agree with that though.
Uh-oh.
See, like, I don't think Michael B. Jordan should play Superman because the original writer of Superman did not write Superman that way.
Which way though?
As a black man.
But he's an alien.
How he made the character is how he made the character. I really feel like
he's an alien. I say
if we want black superheroes, why not make new black superheroes? Why not make new things? I don't understand.
Yeah, but there's so many different multiverses and universes now.
Yeah, I guess if you're just doing like that multiverse game, but I'm saying like, okay, we're just throwing
never met a black
Superman.
man.
Clark. But there's nothing inherently. There's nothing inherently other than the fact that maybe Clark Kent worked at like the newspaper,
Daily Planet.
Other than the fact that he would have had a prominent job in media back in like the 40s. Other than that, nothing else says this guy's got to be white.
The person who wrote the story said he was
He didn't
white.
say he was white. It's just a
he
character.
He drew him white. He's drawn white. I'm saying the character
I get it.
is originally a white alien. Okay, I get what you mean. Either way, they should be racist towards him, and they probably would be in real life.
Wow.
The only thing that would make it weird if he was black is the fact that a black man would have a suit and tie job in the fucking 30s,
but it would
up in some high rise in New York City.
If they give him Superman, we'll give them Black Panther. Okay, Tom Cruise can be Black Panther.
We also have
they can have it for a movie.
We also have to agree,
or
though,
Tom Holland.
If they made him black, it changes his entire story.
Why?
Because he ain't getting
because he's
adopted like
black.
This?
You lived a different story. As black men, we've lived a different life than white men.
Would it make Lois light-skinned? You know what I'm saying? Working out
make a whole and then call it the branch off from the multiverse.
There
or
was
something.
black
But
farmers
don't call
that
it the
found
main canon because it's not the main canon.
What are you talking about? We got black farmers.
I'm not
who could
saying,
take in a little alien
that.
baby who crashed his plane.
Make Batman black. Jonathan Majors is Batman.
I do feel what you're saying though, Artie. As an artist, you would have the
Sexy
most credibility.
Yeah, because I'm just saying. if I write a story, and I'll put it this way, I write a story, and this is actually kind of accurate. So I write a story, and I have a transgender person in my story. I want that person to be a transgender person for a reason, for what goes on around that character to make other things make sense in the story. That's how I wrote it. So if somebody made it a straight character without my consent, I'll be like, you fucking my story up.
but here's the difference. You have there's a transgender character, right?
Yeah.
Would it matter if that transgender character were of Asian descent or of a different background? Because they're not changing
in my story,
the orientation.
no, because it doesn't take place on Earth. But on Earth, yes, it would matter because there's different dynamics that come with being different cultures.
It's a black takeover. Krishan as Harley Quinn and Blueface as the Joker. All right,
I think
it. Chewie hit the bombs, hit it.
I think we're gonna write it. But me and
Gibby are gonna write it.
I think it would be interesting, but I'm kind of the same way. Like if they made Spawn white, I'd be like, "What's going on?" Bro?
No, but but the creator of Spawn literally said this has to be a black. Like I saw an interview. he specifically wrote, "This is a black man." The Superman guy just happened to be white because all superheroes were white back in the 20s and 30s.
Yeah,
Whenever
so
they
make
were.
some new superheroes. We can make new super. I'm writing new stories.
No,
with
we
new
want
superheroes.
their.
I
No,
agree
we
with that.
want their superhero.
I agree with that.
Because
Sound
we did ours. Who we make? We made who? Shazam. We made Steel. Who else we made?
Still.
I mean, there's
We got
Static Shock.
We got
Hey,
Storm
We need Static Shock
Storm?
on.
What else?
Storm.
from X-Men.
Yeah, Storm is actually.
Ow.
Yeah, she actually
black.
one of the baddest.
Yeah, what you mean?
Luke Cage.
Luke Cage is kind of hard.
Luke
too.
Cage kind of got soft. But anyway, let us know what you think about a black Miles Morales. He's a hot kid.
A
We go
black
off the rails. Sorry. Miles Morales being the main new Spider-Man as a young black/Latin man
That's funny.
of Puerto Rican descent. Chew, you know what I meant, man.
I did.
Put this in the bloopers, bro. Just add it to the states, to the state of Phoenix.
What else?
Hockey
we got?
number 3. So Kai Cenat finished up a 7-day in jail stream just the other day. When he got out, he had some of his guys from Amp House like pull up on like giant range trucks, ice him out. There's been a lot of mixed reviews about it, but literally that stream had over 120,000 views every single day. Celebrities were in there, like Krishan Rock was in there, Drewski was in there, RDC World was in there,
Yep.
NLE Choppa.
NLE Choppa was in there.
And people were pissed. Like people like I want to say Carlos
Miller.
one of the comedians from Wild and Out.
Mm-hmm.
He was saying that was not a good look, about a black man being in jail and stuff like that. Even though he had a skit in jail, but his defense was he didn't stay there. It was just a skit. What do we think? Are people taking it too serious, or is it a bad look on the culture?
I think some, and I don't want to say the N-word, but some dudes are just old heads, man. Some cats just. I get it. I understand. And I do agree it is a strange dynamic there, but I think if you just watch any amount of like content on this kid, his intentions are in a good place. It's just kids on the internet. It's a different day and age. So anybody over the age of 40 with like gray hairs in their beard talking about, no man, that ain't how. We get it, bro. He didn't make it for you. He didn't put the stream out for you to enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, I think when they started getting kids involved, doing like a fake scared straight little segment and stuff like that, that might be kind of touchy. You know what I'm saying? But at least in my opinion. But besides that, I thought it was funny. I thought it was just to be taken as like, hey, this is a comedic streamer that's gonna do comedy shit, and he's pushing the envelope. Young black man. We know Kai is gonna always have to be creative with him and his team, and he became the most popular streamer again. I'm gonna say on Kick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on Kick. Yeah, he beat out Jinxie again. Artie, what do you think? You think that's a W or a L?
I think that any clips that I had seen was fucking hilarious.
Oh, that shit was funny as hell.
So I think that when people, because that's so dumb to me. Oh, you're showing black people in jail. Why not look at it this way? You're showing a young black man around a bunch of other wealthy young black men making money, entertaining people in new creative ways. Like this dude is doing is like it's all how you look at it. Yeah, that's how you look at it.
And my question is for Carlos Miller or whoever else is saying, hey man, that's like, what do you want this 20-year-old kid to do about the prison, like the school to prison pipeline, like realistically? Granted, he does have a lot of influence and he does have a lot of money. I think he stands for positivity, again, if you just watch any of his stuff. But it's like, realistically, dog, what do you want him to do about the problems that you're talking about? The stereotypes that have been around for hundreds of years before this kid was even born. Like,
and also older dudes, the thing that pissed me off because I mean, we in that middle ground now, but for older dudes, I'm like, bruh, if y'all tripping about how they represent a problem that's existed through y'all whole adulthood, what the fuck y'all do about it? Y'all trying to make him do something about it? What the fuck y'all do about that shit?
Just gonna say that.
Yeah.
Like Carlos Miller, you got a platform, and I'm sure he does speak on it and advocate for it. But like, you have an opportunity to do something instead of like speaking down on him. Like, give him ideas to help fix the problem if you care that much about it.
I think we're in a new day and age now. And also, real quick, I want to say jail's so unserious because all the real jail videos I've seen is motherfuckers cooking hibachi on the stairs. they got 50-inch TVs playing Madden in jail. So, like, what are we talking about? But I think we live in a crazy day and age now where some of these YouTubers and streamers, they're more influential now than a lot of artists, a lot of actors, a lot of politicians now. Like they're running the world. Like look at Mr. Beast. Look what he just did.
Yeah.
What did he do?
Built 100 wells in Africa.
Damn.
Giving fresh water to over 100 million people, was it, or something
like that? Yeah. Like, and also he donated to hospitals out there, to schools. He bought kids new bikes, all this and that.
And people still be trying to say he's evil. Blah, blah, blah.
People saying, well, why are you doing this for clout? But I think a lot of the conversation.
Why are you?
I know, like, what do you have to post it?
Mind-boggling to me. You have to. Why do you have to post it? Bro, people have to realize. You go on your phone, you see so much negative bullshit all fucking day, and you're mad at somebody for posting positive shit. I want more people to post positive shit. Why? Because that means that I know for sure that positive shit is going on in the world. It makes me feel good, inspires me to go do positive shit. That's so ridiculous. Oh, you're doing it for clout. No, good deeds usually tend to get a good response. If you do something good for somebody and somebody films it,
No, and it's important. Like you said, we always see is a bunch of negativity. Right. I haven't seen Elon do this before. I know he's probably giving to charities, but I've never seen that. I haven't seen a lot of other billionaires and millionaires. Like even LeBron. Like LeBron, I love LeBron has his school and everything, and I know LeBron has given a lot back to his community as well. But we haven't had a black YouTuber or a black athlete or a black artist go to Africa and do this as well. It's white. Akon has given electricity. You're very right about that.
But that's a for-profit business. It's a whole different thing with Akon.
Yeah, Mr. Beast, and he claimed he could be lying, but I think he's been pretty straightforward about a lot of everything he's done. This charity that he did is not making a single dime.
Yeah, no,
everything is going towards it. So
I thought about bringing up the Akon thing too, but that's a for-profit business on a business loan. The Akon thing. He is providing electricity for a lot of places, but it's a power company.
I also think that if he's the owner though of the power company.
Who, Akon?
Yeah. So to me, I'm like, okay, well, he's making money. Like, I don't know. I don't think there's any issue with making money, especially when you're actually doing a service that people need. Like, there's a reason why you're making money from it.
I only brought that up just to say that these young guys, these streamers and these like YouTubers or whatever, a lot of what they're doing is positive. You know what I'm saying? And I know, unfortunately, people are always going to try to switch and mess up what the message actually is. Like when Kai had the riot in New York and stuff like that, I know that wasn't his intentions. It was a little bit short-sighted. But a lot of things what he's done has been good. A lot of things of what Mr. Beast has done has been good. And we need the older heads and we need more people to give back like that, to help out the less fortunate. We need that in America. I think Detroit's still having issue with clean water. So we need that out here too. So there's a lot of things that we could do better. We're going to come back to that at another day. We're going to come back and talk more about what the landscape is with internet, celebrities, and stuff like that as well. One last thing for Hot Cues before we move on to our last segment. It's almost Thanksgiving. It's officially November, the most skipped month ever because people go straight from Halloween to Christmas.
That's true.
Besides Black Friday. What are we excited about for Thanksgiving, man? What are we thankful for? How about that? What are we thankful for, Queued Up Crew? Chewy, what are you thankful for, man? What are you excited about? Give it.
Let's see. I'm thankful for my family.
There you go.
Having because I've was probably in a really big hole financially for a little while. So being able to move back in with my folks really helped me back, kind of get me back on my feet.
Nice.
So definitely wouldn't have been able to do this without my family. So shout out to you guys.
Solid. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you, family. Okay, all right. Artemis, what are you thankful for, dog?
Man, I am grateful and thankful for so many things. I'm obviously grateful for my family, friends, y'all, my health. To me, that's probably one of the things I'm more grateful for than anything is the fact that I wake up with energy and I can go utilize that energy to pursue my potential. I'm thankful for my potential. I'm thankful that, the crazy stuff that's going on overseas right now isn't going on here. I'm thankful that I have cool people that stick around and want to be around me, not because they need me around, but because they want me around. Like, I feel like it's funny that we are having this conversation because I was literally thinking about like how grateful I was about just everything the other day and just sitting there kind of like, damn, like, as sometimes when shit is bad, you might think shit is bad or like, but really, like, bro, everything could be so much worse. And if
For
you
real.
count your blessings, sometimes that shit will really make you relook at everything that's going on.
Things can always be harder, man.
What about you, Aaron? What are you thankful for right now?
I'm thankful that I am able to support myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, have a job that's financially stable. You know what I'm saying? Able to, if I want to take myself out to go get food, I can. If I want to order food, I can. If I ever need clothes or if I ever need toilet paper, paper towels, like the little things. Like, living by myself has showed me that, hey, this shit is hard, man. Not everybody can say that. Not everybody can have money saved up in their bank account and for them to be able to buy themselves the necessities, let alone treat themselves. Like, go shopping, go buy new cologne. You know what I'm saying? Like, the little things like that I used to take for granted, but now I'm so thankful that I'm able to do that because times are hard, man. Freaking families that are making 50, 60K a year that maybe 10 years ago you were balling.
Yeah.
That's low now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and thankful for my grandma's cooking that she confirmed she's going to be cooking. She said this was her last year. She's been saying that for years now. Hopefully it's not. So I'm thankful for that too. But yeah. RC, what about you, man?
Yeah, I'm going to jump on the family train. Super thankful for my family. Super thankful for my girlfriend, Kayla. Like you said, for me to be able to support myself doing what I love to do. I've been a full-time photographer since 2016. I've been doing photography for a long time, but I've been working for myself, like, you know, literally no boss, no schedule, since 2016. So through the pandemic and all of that. And so I'm just grateful to be able to do what I love because not everybody gets to wake up and do some like dope shit and be able to pay their bills. Some people gotta go deal with this bullshit again or gotta go do this manual labor like to put food on the table. So the fact that I get to do what I love in like a creative capacity is dope. And like the days get long and the scheduling gets tricky sometimes and there's like late nights editing, but like just looking at what it could be, it's like, yo, I'll take this shit all day long.
Oh, yeah, man.
So, we're super grateful for that.
We're blessed to be able to come meet up every week and talk about a bunch of random shit and, you know what I'm saying, have a group therapy sessions. You know what I'm saying? And people watch it and people actually enjoy what we have to say. Yeah. How rare is that? How rare is that for us to have an actual decent platform? Like, if we never get another follower, if we never get another subscriber, if we never get another view, I'm thankful for this podcast. Yep. I'm super thankful for this shit because this has been life-changing, man. You're like, you guys are literally changing our lives. You might not see it yet, but what we're doing behind the scenes and just us being able to get together and have a reason for this, it's a big thanks, man. So we're going to be thankful about this all month and forever, as long as this podcast goes. So, yeah.
Hell
man,
yeah.
Getting really emotional this episode.
Hell
man.
yeah.
This is hot cues, man. Hot cues.
Sad cues.
Sad
cues. No.
It's not sad.
Positive. Power and positivity. All right. We got one last topic, episode 41, man. So, if you guys have been living under a rock or just not really that big on social media, one of the most popular influencers, of course, because we're on the influence world we live in now, what is this?
That's how he be sitting.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 through 10.
Yeah. We talked about Keith Lee a little bit last week about his trip to Atlanta, and it's only escalated since then. He was on the cover of Rolling Stone. Another very popular YouTube food critic named Mr. Chime Time gave his opinion on it. And Chime Time, if you ever watch him, he's the anti-Keith Lee. Like, Keith is very polite. Like he'll give an honest review about the food. And say if he doesn't like it or not. Time be like, yo, this shit sucks.
Yeah, he be hard. I still can't tell if his is a bit, like, if he purposely trashes the place, but for the views, or if he really don't like some of that shit.
No, I think he really doesn't like it. Like, I think these guys, like, they're really fair. Like, when you can see how it looks.
Yeah.
And sometimes it might look good and not taste good, but when you've eaten at a different like hole-in-the-wall restaurants in as many different states as Chime Time has, he's probably built up like, hey, this is what's good, this is not good, and at least to him. And the one thing that he always says is, hey, still go check this place out. Like, he'll never say not to go check it out, but he'll give his opinion and make you kind of not want to check it out. But yeah, no, Keith Lee has had people like Ocho Cinco come at him saying, like, what are his credentials? Why did you think he could comment about, like, other people's restaurants and stuff like that? Kind of wanted to get your guys' opinion on, should the culture be supporting what Keith is doing, or is he being too unfair?
I don't think one, what the fuck is fair? Like, this is real life. You know what I'm saying? You could argue that it's not fair that he just has the power to speak money into people's pockets at this point. You could say that's unfair. Who gives a fuck about fair? What I think about is I actually have experience in my life with somebody that I know, restaurant, being, lifted up through this man's videos. And then I actually go there and try the food, and he was right. The food is fucking good. It's Dynamite Las Vegas. It's like a Korean sushi, Korean barbecue spot.
Plug.
Shouts out to my boy Steve.
Plug.
But yeah, the food is good. And when we got there, guess what? Good. Another thing about Steve, I had never met Steve in real life. I'm not gonna go super deep into it, but Steve was a cool dude too. Nice. So he deserves it. Him and his family, mad cool. Steve worked like a 13-hour shift, got off of work to go take us out. Nice. After, and then we had soju and did the little Korean culture stuff. You know what I'm saying? It was tight. So nice. Guy. But yeah, so in real life, from what I've seen in real life, is the impact is amazing. Like, that's amazing to be able to lift somebody's business up like that, give them more consistency, put their name out there very quickly. It's hard to start a business, especially restaurants. Restaurants die very quickly in general. So, I think that he's doing a dope thing. Some people, if it doesn't work out for them, it might not be that dope. But I feel like he would go back and try it again if they said they changed something.
Yeah, I mean,
he seems like a pretty just down to earth dude.
And I think we're all so skeptical because of the internet now. Like, everybody thinks everything is a lie, everything is a sham, everything is staged. It's not real. These guys are actors. These guys are actresses. Nobody ever believes shit anymore because that's how not corrupted, but that's how jaded our brains are. Our first thing we think is, oh, this guy's lying. Like, if I see RC taking a bite of something, I'm watching him on my phone, it ain't that good. Cap. You know what I'm saying? They didn't pay him, or this is the best thing I ever had. I roll in having a seizure. Oh man, this lies. This burger's not gonna give him no orgasm. You know what I'm saying? Crazy shit like that. So I think these guys and these gals, they try to go so hard to show and to prove, hey, this is just my opinion. I was invited here, whatever. This is me. If y'all think I'm lying or whatever the case is, then whatever. So for people to want to come at Keith and to be on his head about this, it's super unfair, and especially to threaten him with physical violence.
Yeah.
Hey, you gonna find the right one, or you gonna fuck around and find out.
How about you take that physicality to the damn kitchen and make your food better?
Yeah. It's corny. My opinion on it is, I think for anybody who is skeptical about Keith Lee or whatever, literally, and I probably wouldn't say this about a lot of people, but just go watch any video that he uploaded on his page. Just go watch any one of his videos to get an idea of the kind of character that he has. He gives you the absolute, he's one of the most objective individuals there could be when it comes to food and stuff. He tells you all of his own preferences. He gives the most caveats and disclaimers and everything that I've ever seen. Once again, this is just my opinion. One time, I'm only here right now. He tells you everything. So if you actually watch one of his videos, it's all right, unless you just want to try to find something to go after him for, it's he literally lays it all out. I had somebody call in the order. They didn't know it was me. It's a random Wednesday. This is my opinion, my taste buds. I don't really like things that are too sweet. I'm a texture guy. This is this. I'm just telling you what, so it's not he's out there bashing places or lifting them up. He literally just tells you, hey, this is me. This is who I am. This is the experience that I had with this place. That's all it is. And this is my rating.
You know, the crazy thing is I think that he's so fair that I actually believe that if my homie's restaurant wasn't good, regardless of what was going on with his dad, I still think Keith would have been kept it real and said he didn't like the food.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, but that's how you got to be. It's look, everybody's going to have a story. Everybody has a reason. Everybody has something why they do it for, whether it's family, friends, or your own self. So you have to separate that from the business, especially if you're going to be a critiquist or if you're going to give your opinion on a social platform, and especially if you have as much influence. Keith Lee can make your business go from 2 people there to the next. There's a line around the block, and you got Chewy over there wearing his jersey, swinging his freaking beanie around trying to get in. You know what I'm saying? So, there you go.
There also is something to Artie's point about the Keith Lee effect. There also is something to that experience of you're just on social media or whatever, and you see something that looks delicious, and then you have an opportunity to go try it. Like you see something on your phone, like, yo, that looks pretty dope. And then by whatever means, maybe it's already in your city or you're out of town for a conference, and then you get to go to that place and try it. That's kind of like a whole experience. So for Keith Lee to be doing that and like helping out businesses at the same time, like I don't see how you could find anything wrong with it.
And think about how often we get lied to. Like when you go on Amazon and you want to buy something and you're like, oh, 4.9 out of 5 stars, okay.
Facts.
And you realize that those are actually bought. Some of those ads and those high reviews are paid for by that company. That's why when you go and search something on Google search, they paid to have it be the first thing that pops up. You never know what to fucking believe.
Power back to the people, baby. Anytime that happens, people don't like that shit very much.
No, exactly. So for somebody to be as honest and as legit as that's why he has the following that he has, is because there's no smoke and mirrors. He does everything he possibly can, unless he's just so good at just hiding and gassing shit up. And you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I've seen him eat things that I wouldn't eat, or that weren't like wouldn't be my taste. So I think that's the thing too, is everybody who does watch Keith Lee, like, you can also have your own brain too. So like if you don't want to eat it just because he says it's good doesn't necessarily mean you'll like it. And that's what he explains when he says, oh, I have a different salt threshold, I have a different be yourself.
Yeah, man. Like, I don't know, there's some people I would never really trust to hear like food like reviews from, like RC, when it comes to chicken.
Bro, tell we had a
Chewy,
full-blown argument
break
earlier.
the glass, hit the horn. We're going to do this
Listen
right
to
now.
this nonsense this man is
is what
about
we're
to
gonna
try to
do.
tell y'all.
We're going to rate the chicken spots. We're going to rate.
No,
Three
Chad,
black
no.
men.
Yeah, I
Just,
know.
rate chicken.
just
Get the
say
Uncle
what
Ruckus
you said to me
sound
earlier.
I
ready.
said earlier
that almost made me swerve my car off the damn road.
Camera at me. You look. Give me eye contact. Goddamn it.
I can't believe you about to say this on a
Oh,
public
I'm going to say
platform.
this. Church's chicken.
It already sounds crazy, don't it? Go ahead.
Church's chicken, to me, till we break the glass, Church's chicken to me has the highest ceiling of when it's good. It's the best fast food chicken you can get.
That's
when
not what
it's
you
good.
said.
What'd I say?
You said Church's chicken is better than Popeye's
To
chicken.
me, it is better than Popeyes.
Yeah.
It's not more consistent than Popeyes. Popeyes is more consistent, but to me, when Church's is good. Like when Miguel's back there whipping a brick, all right, and the mashed potatoes is good and the okra's on point, and make that face if you want to, but the spicy chicken is juicy, it's crunchy, 10 out of 10. Popeyes is
I
more
gotta be
consistent.
honest. I haven't had Church's chicken in over 20 years, but no.
How you even gonna know?
So the reason why I stopped getting Church's was because it was, I don't know how they fuck this up, but it was too juicy.
Wow.
It was like busting your mouth. Like it was like too juicy, bro.
It was too juicy.
Yeah, it was like
That's a problem.
Bro,
like,
who is
Jason,
eating
that's a
Church's
problem.
chicken these
so
days,
that
dog?
immediately like dropped it down because it threw me off, and I like chicken. All right, I hate this conversation. I just like 3 black men on the couch.
I know.
Yeah,
great
what are we
chicken
talking
spots.
about Church's chicken.
Okay, RC, then name your top 5 fast food chicken joints.
I don't eat fast food chicken.
Name it.
I don't eat fast
you
food chicken.
eaten
What are
it
we talking
before.
about?
You ain't
Yeah, I
never-
had it before.
You've never had fast food chicken before?
No, I've had it before. I told you about when I had it when we was living in the when it was rough times.
Why are you ducking the question, sir?
It was hard. I had it, but that was when it was
If you had
3
to pick-
families under one roof.
if
Shout
you
out
had to
to
pick
everybody, you know
5
what I'm saying?
and say-
My family, I love y'all, but it was rough
If
times
the
when I
police are
remember
going
eating
to
Church's
arrest you if
chicken
you don't
regularly.
name 5 of your
now?
top 5 top chicken places. Where
5? Are there 5 places that
I'm
even
trying
sell
to
Yeah,
know
that's
chicken?
what's the
fine.
last 2.
Bro, I swear to God, I
Popeyes,
haven't.
Church's, KFC, Jollibee's.
I ain't been in none of them.
Like Safeway.
I haven't
You
been.
never been to
I haven't
KFC?
been to Church's
You never
Chicken
been
or
to KFC?
I swear to God, I've never taken myself to KFC. I've never, as a grown man, made the decision to go eat at KFC. Never, ever, ever, for no reason. What are we talking about, dog? Talking about name your top 5 fast food chicken joints. What is this? KFC.
Yo, he got
dog.
offended.
Yeah, what are we talking about?
I think we need a taste test for this.
I know, yo.
Maybe,
we do.
maybe.
Yeah, you know,
maybe.
we
'Cause
did
what
the
are we
sports
talking
drink one
about?
and that didn't go. Well, we got to do a chicken one.
Are people? All right, no. Now, in all seriousness, now I'm being dead ass.
Yeah, okay.
Are people legitimately eating fast food chicken like
Yes!
this, like chicken on the bone?
Occasionally.
Why
Not a chicken sandwich, but chicken like on the bone,
Yes!
like.
Occasionally.
Wingstop, friggin' ATL.
Okay, that's different. Chicken wings, but you talking about a drive-through where you can go drive-through and order a bucket of chicken? It's 2020. All
Nobody's
right,
getting
maybe.
chicken no more.
You're right.
bro?
You're right. You right. You
Niggas can't
you're
even
right.
eat chicken now.
You're right.
Count-
But church's
You go
chicken.
to Cane's all the time though, right? That's chicken.
That's not that. Oh, okay, I'm talking about like church's chicken,
Fried chicken on the
KFC,
No, I'm gonna give me your chicken places. RC.
Lolo's.
Okay.
That's my chicken. That's my chicken place.
Then top 3.
Like just where I'm getting chicken from.
If you had if
like if I'm eating chicken in a
if
meal,
Kayla gave you money, baby, go get chicken. Where are you gonna go get chicken from?
that would first of all, don't disrespect. Why would she have to give me money to go get chicken?
I'm just saying.
What do
Like,
you
I'm
think
trying,
this
I'm trying to.
You think we live in the
You've been
projects?
ducking for the last 3 minutes and 32 seconds.
Ducking
Where are you
what?
getting your chicken
Bro, you
from?
asked me to name 5 fast food chicken
And now
joints. I don't
now-
do that.
I
don't
didn't even know there was 5.
But that's what I'm saying. What are
I
you
can tell
talking
you
about?
right now. I'm and
All right, where are your chicken spots?
I'm going, and y'all gonna hate me for this.
Oh, God.
But I'm going KFC, Popeyes,
You go KFC first?
churches, and I'll tell you why.
You go
And I'll tell you
KFC
why.
first?
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because churches, I went to churches one time, and motherfucker, they was out of chicken.
Ah, no.
See?
So
Every
how
church
you
is-
gonna be a chicken place and be out of
What
chicken?
Thank
church
you.
is? That's how good it is.
No, there's no excuse.
There's
No, because
fucking
every church
excuse.
is literally half a building. They
there
got like
wasn't
half.
a
You
man.
can't even go inside.
What churches can you not
There's
go inside
no
to?
excuse.
What
They
for
be
that.
mad small. I ain't never seen
Which
seating
one?
inside.
You
of
ain't never seen
churches.
Taco Bell out of tacos.
I've seen Del Taco out of freaking.
Well, that's Del
This
Taco.
is coming
Who
from somebody who
owns Del
gets burgers
Taco?
from Del Taco.
and their burgers are fucking flames.
What are we talking
They're-
about?
Okay,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
the
they got
burgers
good-
are fire
what
though.
are we
I'll
talking
give you
about?
that.
Yeah,
The
Taco got
burgers
good
are
burgers.
All
fire.
right.
Yeah.
All right, we got 'em.
Chewy, give me your top 3 chicken places.
Okay.
KFC always got.
I mean, the
chicken.
Pollo
Are
Loco
people
is up there.
really eating
Popeyes.
chicken like this?
Okay.
Cane's, KFC.
Cane's. It tastes like nothing. You need.
What are
the
you talking
sauce.
about?
You need the
It
sauce.
tastes like nothing.
Post Malone open up a Cane's. All right, I don't trust his flavor profile.
Okay.
Yo, Jason, right? Yeah. Anything on this? Are you eating chicken? Okay, Wingstop is a different thing. Those are chicken wings.
That's. Thank you. Would you?
and ain't nobody
Thank you.
going to
Is better than
churches.
KFC? Thank you.
I must have
All
just
right,
had a
that's
bad
something.
churches
That's
experience.
something.
Because
I
know.
just I didn't know people were
The
going to
chicken
churches
expert. I'm
chicken
the
like
chicken
this.
man. Aaron,
I didn't know
chicken
people was
man.
going to churches chicken like this. That's crazy. I ain't-
Churches, Popeyes. Oh God, it was 3.
I just think you don't like KFC because it got a slave owner on it.
Wow.
Oh my God, we're going there.
Colonel Sanders got his recipe from one of his black women wives.
Of course he did.
Yeah, he did.
I bet he did.
He was like, "God damn it, Greta, this is good." We're going to hell. KFC just ain't it, boss. Who else is
Boss.
good chicken?
Boss.
Lolo's.
They said the KFC logo is so close up because if you zoom out, he was holding all his slaves.
Yeah, yo, turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off.
That's what they said on Twitter.
If I kind of think about it, I'm not even gonna lie. Now that I'm really thinking about it, churches is kind of sound a little racist too.
How?
Because it's chicken, and then
When
it's
you
like
go to church?
a church.
Uh-huh.
And black folk go there,
Uh-huh.
and they just like look at
Popeyes.
them praising
They
the chicken.
playing with the Lord.
Popeyes is racist. They have a
The commercials for Popeye.
Lord, that-
Aren't
we
they
don't
all?
even- we
They're
don't even
chicken
make no
joints.
sense.
They're chicken joints, of course. All of them.
Wow. So if you can't get chicken, Jolie B's is Korean fried chicken.
Go get you some chicken from the goddamn
Cane's
store
ain't
and
racist.
Figure it out.
Cane's, dang, because they ain't got no
Raising
flavor. Their
Cane's.
chicken is water flavor. Their chicken barely has pepper on it. All right.
Nah,
you got to
dude.
drink
Don't be
everything
jealous,
in the
bro.
sauce.
I'm
They're known for
standing on
Texas
that.
toast.
I'm standing on that. I've never had a bite of chicken that gushed down my fucking mouth.
Keith Lee, can
till
you
I went
please
to-
go
Damn.
to these chicken spots and let these ingrates mouth breathers know?
Church's, you're endorsing Church's chicken right
I
now.
am. I'm the mascot. I had some today.
You've eaten
Pretty
okra?
look good. Oh, I love okra. I love it.
You look like the
Y'all got
mascot.
Oh, you look at the prototypical guy that goes to
Y'all
church.
got
You
it.
damn right. You damn right. I don't
Y'all
go as
got it.
often no more because I'm getting older, but every now and then it's flames.
Yeah.
All right, I don't trust no damn Safeway chicken.
What was he saying about Keith Lee?
Maybe the rotisserie. What?
I was like, what was he saying about Keith Lee?
I don't know. But yeah, we all agreed that Keith Lee is doing God's work and he needs to keep going.
Yeah.
I low-key had an idea. Actually, I thought about
What?
about Keith Lee.
What?
I'm just going to throw this out there because I know my ass ain't going to do it. So somebody in this room, if y'all want to do it, you heard it first. He had a week's head start. Is somebody should go to all the places that Keith Lee said he didn't like and try it and make a video.
I mean, why has nobody really done that?
Because they're
I'm sure.
idiots.
I'm sure they have. The thing
I
is
fucking seen that shit right now.
he don't really like say he don't like it. Like I feel like if he doesn't like something, it'll be obvious, but he'll just be like, okay, see, that's not for me. Like it's not like he's saying like this is nasty, this is terrible. He'll just be like, see, I'm a texture guy. The texture right there for me ain't really it. So based on my taste buds, 3.5 out of 10.
See, that's
See,
why
and
that's
then
why I
you
like
could
Mr. Time because he's like, yo,
He
this
keep it
place
real.
sucks.
He keep
All right, the service was ass. Chicken wasn't good, but hey, if you're in Dallas, go check this place
There's
out.
a
You know
whole
what I mean?
lane. There's a whole lane there. Is what I'm saying.
All right, Artie, how about you do it? Artie's follow up. All right, wherever
Shit.
Keith goes, you go like a week later.
Right. Keith, this isn't for me. And then I come in and say, let's see if it's for me, Keith.
Let's see if I like it, Keith.
And then I try it, and I'm
And then you got to wait 40 minutes because you don't know nobody, and then you can't record at your dinner table because they have rules, and you got to leave in 45 minutes.
Damn.
Damn,
Yeah.
Sucks.
Shit.
That's how they be doing it, bro. So
Say
it really
Atlanta?
comes down to the customer service rather than like just the food.
Yeah.
But
I
Mr.
feel
Time
that.
he went to a place recently. I just watched his YouTube today. He uploads every day, which is pretty cool. And they charged him, I think he's in Maryland. They charged him 20% gratuity on takeout.
Oh no.
20 Jason, look at Jay. 20%
I understand-
gratuity
yeah.
on takeout.
I understand a voluntary tip, but don't make me tip.
On
I
takeout.
always feel bad when I do, like when I go to Olive Garden and pick up my shit, like I drive to like the little spot and they bring it out. It's like, yeah, you want a tip? Like, what? Why? All you did was bring it out to me, but you might get $2. But 20% gratuity, and he spent like 145, and apparently the food sucked at whatever restaurant he was at, and he ripped them.
That's tough.
Oh, if I spend 145,
20% gratuity on takeout is crazy.
yo, man, let us know y'all favorite chicken spots. That's episode 41. Should we listen?
Let us know if you still out here eating chicken like that in 2023
Or see a
from a
chicken hater.
drive-through. I'm not.
Occasionally.
I like chicken. I just don't go to
Do you
churches or
though?
KFC.
Do you?
I do. I do.
You look like you go to Panera for your chicken.
I haven't been to Panera in years.
Oh, okay.
He got a wife, bro. He be
That's what
getting
I'm saying, man.
Home cooked meals and shit.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we going to Dominic's in a couple weeks, so
Ooh.
I'm definitely looking forward to that. All this food talk.
Are you gonna get chicken from there?
No steak.
Steak.
Roof Chris, I still
Mhm.
think is the best steak in Phoenix.
Roof Chris?
I don't know. I got Dominic's at the top,
I got
but that'll we'll talk about that in.
We'll talk about that next time about steaks. Hey, I'm all over the place. All right, I'm just happy to be here. Just welcome to the Food Up podcast. All right?
Food Up podcast.
Food up.
Yo, thank y'all again for watching, man. We appreciate everybody. Make sure you follow the whole squad. Chewy, how can they find you?
Hit me up on Instagram at Jesus Crust, GEEZOS _crust with a K.
GEE. Artie, how can they find you?
Artie Reaps on anything. Just type it in, see if it pops up. ARDY
Take a wild guess.
space. Wait, no space. Sorry. Fuck.
Don't say anything. They're gonna go to the hub and look. at Artie Reeves.
Artie Reaps. ARDYREAPZ. It's Artie. Artie. I don't know why y'all struggle to pronounce that
Artie
so bad. They'll be
Reeps?
like
Artie.
Ardry, Andy. Artie.
The autocorrect do be switching it to Andy.
Andy Lee.
D.
Just do it instead of RC, just RD. Make it easy. Just a letter R, a letter
Oh,
D.
yeah, I will like make them think.
Big R, little D.
Whoa.
Little D.
Yeah.
Little D.
Hey yo.
See, that's you, bro. RC, I got
Yo, hit me up on Instagram, Calvert Productions, and TikTok.
Join the Calvary.
And shout out to the Calvary. Thanks for that, Artie. I appreciate that. That was a real gift. The Calvary.
The Calvary. That's hard.
Yes, sir.
Follow my boy Gibby_Visions.
I almost have 100 followers.
Oh,
Oh.
hey, help Gibby get there. Help him.
Nice.
100. Jason, how can they find you, dog?
You find me on IG,
Mr. Medium White Tea. Oh, that's gonna be hard to forget. Follow my guy Jason. He's a really dope content creator as well. Does a lot of work with cars at car shows and stuff like that. Everything's
Hey.
with his phone. Really amazing job. Glad to
Nice.
have you here with us, bro. Appreciate you. Follow me at DJ Aaron Michael. All my Michaelites. On my Michelobes.
I was thinking that kind of came to mind.
We got to get a good one, man. All the Aaron heads.
Aaron, okay.
All the airheads. Hey.
Airhead. We getting there.
We're getting there.
yeah,
We're
we
getting
in
there.
the-
Help
we
me
in
get
the-
a
we in
cool
the
hive
ballpark.
name, all right? Because we got the Crusties. We got the Artie Parties.
Crusties.
The Crustables.
The Crustables. There we go.
There you go.
I'm
Sorry.
there.
Crustables. The Artie
Party.
Party. The Calvary. The
Giblets.
the Giblets. The White Tees. Because Mr. Medium White Tees. See, there you go. There you go. Got you. Man, we
Hey,
got
White
it.
Tees.
The Mumbles.
The Mumblers.
The Mumblers. Hey, man, we got to get out of here, man.
Yeah.
Episode 41, baby. Peace out.
Hoo-ah!